Hello gamers, today I will be dubbing this video about shadowing gameplay because I just recently got this new microphone and hopefully it will sound better, but you will notice throughout the video that there is a short background, like white noise kind of thing going on because that was with my previous headphones, so yeah, hopefully that won't be an issue too much in the future videos. So let's just get right into this video here. So I rolled shadowing as a mechanic, and yeah, so we're gonna see what I do here. So I cut out a lot of the early portion of this video because it was just me running around grabbing cable restraints, and I wasn't really doing a lot of shadowing business besides just trying to get materials and stuff before I became the shadowing, sort of say. So, but I decided to go to the incinerator because it was right next to where I was, for one. And two, I thought it did pretty good from a previous video I made with the blob because not a lot of people have access to the incinerator. So I thought I can get a couple guys over here and we can just start grouping, doing some group captures and doing some thralling. So we get about 4 of us here. So I ascend and then everyone else starts ascending here, and then yeah, there's like a morph or something, like some dude just like, it was a shaft miner, I'm pretty sure, because this is like really early into the round, like 14 minutes, and this shaft miner speed runs morph, the morph syringe on Lava Land, and then comes right toward us where we're freaking doing our shadowing business. So that was kind of annoying. Then this freaking morph, I come to realize, is ransacking my mechanic's office for no particular reason. But then someone sees this morph breaking into mechanics, which causes like 3 or 4 security officers to come toward where we're facing at. And yeah, you'll see here that chaos is soon to occur. So I see like 3 officers and a security board come running over here. So I'm like, oh crap, what am I gonna do? And then they start throwing out like lights, and well, the Borg has a really big spotlight, so I just kind of jump out there and ditch for a moment, and I try to help everyone else. But yeah, I try to get this officer, and then, you know, I got him cuffed and stuff, so gotta get that loot, that pinata security officer loot. And then for some reason the freaking blue shield's here. Like, what is the blue shield doing here? The freaking red shield. And then the detective's going ham, trying to get, oh, the security was here. Okay, that makes sense. But I'm getting this constant damage because shadowing's hurt from light, so I gotta dip here in a second. But one of the shadowlings hasn't ascended yet there, so he's just normal. But I run in there and shoot some ice into the group there, so everyone that wasn't a thrall there starts getting frost oil in their system, and then they just start dying there pretty good. I'm trying to kill this Borg because his light just won't shut off. You can't really, it's hard to really shut off lights on Borgs. so I'm trying to Oonga Booga him and destroy him, but I take too much damage, so I start running away. But I do believe one of our shadowing guys actually dies here in this encounter in South Cargo Maintenance.
What the heck is he doing? Oh my god.
So that's very unfortunate for us because we barely have any thralls and we've already had a guy get game ended, as well as the crew knowing that we are active. I stay in the area and try to brawl a few people, but and then I just kind of decided to go into med bay maintenance, and this is where I stay for about the rest of the video until nearly the end. But around this area I kind of just stay here because it's big and there's a lot of options of catching people. We managed to kill a Borg here because we got a lot of thralls here because the other thralls that ditched from South Cargo Main have been busy. So we're trying to eliminate the security force here. So we've got a few of them down, which is great. So that reduces the chance of us losing. But we've gotten a lot of security officers down here and gives us our thralls as well, tasers and stun batons and such. Because you can't. It's extremely difficult. Actually, I wouldn't say difficult. It's just more of a really big hassle to thrall security officers these days because there is a recent update where you can't thrall them with mind shields. So you'd have to either remove the mind shield implant from them, or which you don't know which body part the mind shield implant's in, or yeah, that's about it. Or you just kill them. So that was our plan here. So we start expanding into Med Bay because there's a lot of potential thralls here, and also we need to stop Med Bay from dethralling our thralls. So I see this guy in surgery 1 here, so I'm going to try to save him and then also get the guy that is trying to dethrall him. But I then realized here shortly that I can't leave the room without his ID, so I'm sitting here burning up from light because of the AI. And I'm like, I gotta get this guy's ID off him or break the window or whatever. Doing pretty good here. We just got 2 doctors from medbay, which is huge. But yeah, we just keep on trying to get as many throws as we can. We get honestly really close. We're getting really close to ascending. So that's awesome. But at this point, I've only seen like 1 or 2 other shadowlings, so there's at least like 1, maybe 2 dead at this point. But we're getting very close to ascending. But this morph has been the pain in our backside for a long time in this shift. You see him there. The morph's the super matter shard there, and he's gonna take a few cracks at us, as so to speak. He can't stun us a morph, so he's just going sicko mode, trying to save people that we're grabbing and dealing light damage to us as well. But I unlocked, as you see on the top left here, we got quite a few abilities that we're able to use. So it's ones I'm able to do is to like empower thralls, so I can make them shadow people with like, I don't know, a few abilities. I honestly don't know what it gives them, but they're able to regenerate in darkness. But throughout the video, I'll keep finding some of them dying because they don't realize that light hurts them or something. I just went sicko mode with it, so. So I see that there's an emergency response team in medbay, and that's not good because usually they get these like rifles that are lasers, and that is extremely deadly to Shadowlings because that gives you like burn and heat damage, and that's the stuff that Shadowlings don't like. So but this the super matter shard, aka the morph, is able to eat flashlights that are like on, and then he'll emit light, and you can't get rid of it, I don't think. So this whole time the morph was being extremely annoying. We couldn't really do much about him because I think he would get healed by medbay or something. But yeah, there's a good a bit here of flashbangs going out. Those are especially deadly against Shadowlings because it stops your abilities, and you're blind, it hurts you and stuns you, all that terrible combo. So but we're losing a lot of guys here, so we can't ascend. So we're stuck in this limbo of almost getting enough thralls here, and then losing some, and then yeah, looking back on it, I don't think we should have attacked the security team as hard as we did. We should have focused on getting more thralls, but if you try to get more thralls, then security will try to get you even more. So I thought that getting rid of actual security team that was capturing and killing a lot of our thralls, we would be able to ascend. managed to take over medbay for at least a little bit. You get some of that, another head, you know, the head of security. I use him to delay the shuttle because the command staff wants to get out of here before we ascend. But then the weirdest thing happens in medbay. Some guy just absolutely goes ham with some sort of science, research, chemistry grenade or whatever that just shoots out a bunch of flashbangs at the same time, and unfortunately I get like blinded for a good amount of time here, so and playing shadowing when you're blind is not very efficient, so a lot of my thralls are permanently blind. Yes, my eyes come back because shadowlings regenerate, but like a lot of my thralls are permanently blind. But I come back down to medbay maintenance here, and I'm seeing the other last shadowling getting absolutely destroyed by the ERT's laser carbine. So I'm trying to save him, but I'm about to die myself too. So unfortunately I have to ditch him, and then he dies. So I'm literally the last shadowling here, and I'm not even close to ascending anymore. But essentially for this last bit of the video here, I'm just trying to save the shadowlings I find. And it's very difficult as a solo one because everyone's spread out now. They all got lasers. The shuttle is about to arrive in a few minutes. Crew's killing a bunch of shadowling thralls because the central command announcement that says, oh, the shadowlings ascending is imminent, you have to stop them at all costs. So basically it just gives them a free valid hunt chance to kill any thralls. But I get a pretty big lag spike here at the end, just before the shuttle arrives, which is very concerning. You're like, oh, what am I supposed to do?
Emergency shuttle has docked with the station.
And this guy I find in midbay has like his literal legs removed. So I'm just dragging around.
Barely move 740 ms.
But I'm trying to do as much damage as I can at the end here, because admins literally gave them gamma ERT, or at least gamma armory, so all these civilians have like shotguns, rocket launchers, snipers. It's like, oh my gosh, how am I supposed to win? I'm literally the last Shuttling, and all these guys are armed to the teeth. They even have a mech. But as we'll see here in a second, that mech is going to give me a little bit of leverage here. So I find this un-ID locked mech sitting in science maintenance. Because, I don't know, I think the guy was grabbing someone that we got, like one of the ERT or something, but... And I'm like, oh, the shuttle's about to leave. I'm about to... I might as well just take it onto the shuttle. Just start shooting everyone. Because at this end, we've already lost, so I might as well just suicide. You know, go all out, try to get everyone on the shuttle, and then maybe I'll do something, sort of thing. See, that guy had a rocket launcher, which is ridiculous. Thank God he didn't use it against me. Thing's battery's almost out already. It's like literally at the end there.
Die!
I don't have access into the bridge, so I kind of just try my best here to lethal them. And they almost got out in time, but you get stunned when the mech dies sometimes. So I got slept and stunned at the very end, and then they were able to just kill me. But yeah, that is the Shuttling round that I played almost a month ago. I just haven't gone around to editing it, so hopefully this was enjoyable. Hopefully the feedback I'm trying to give you guys about what was happening is sufficient, and let me know if this microphone sounds better to you guys, and thanks for watching, and bye.